prerequisite to have this Claude CLI into the system?
Yeah, so now we will get into action. Let me share. Okay, I also created a GitHub Git book. So that so far I've been posting videos. So now to help you out, I created a GitHub action, Git book. So let me just share that and then answer your question so that it is documented and available for you.
Sure.
So you asked for a prerequisite, right? One, Node.js, it should be version 18 and above because it's built on Node.js. The interface, internally it's using that to run the Claude CLI. Second, you need an Anthropic API key because it will use LLM to call the tokens, input tokens, whatever prompt it need to send it to think, whatever prompt it need to send it to action. So you need to have an Anthropic API key so that it can call Sonnet models or Optus model to get that work done. So these are the two prerequisites that you need, Srija.
Yeah, good. So just a clarity, folks, for this Claude CLI, it uses an API credit. So there's a small cost associated with it, but honestly, for the time it saves, that is totally worth it. Great, Rafi. Can we just move on to the installation? Like, how do we install this Claude CLI?
Correct. So now one point says, thank you for pointing that out, Srija. So now what I would advise is you start spending a little bit of money. So it could be $15 or $5 or $10. Without spending some money, you cannot get this skill. That's what the point I want to make it clear.
Sure,
Okay.
noted. Yeah, now it's installation time.
Yeah, it's an installation time. First, you need to have Node. That is a prerequisite, right? We'll set up the prerequisite first. Yeah, so Node.js. Yeah, so I downloaded the Node.js. You make sure if you already have a Node.js, it need to be more than 18. So if you download freshly, then it will be obviously more than 18. Options.
Okay.
This is the first prerequisite. Second prerequisite, you need to have API key. I'll also show how do you log in, set up Claude CLI to get the API key.
Yeah, that will really help. Yep, it's installed.
Yeah, so we'll verify that it's installed. Okay, I'll go to a command line. Yeah, so Node version 24 is there. So which means it is greater than 18. So Claude CLI will work. If it is less than 18, Claude CLI will not work. Okay, so now you need to have NPM also. NPM comes by default with this.
May I know what is NPM, please?
Yeah, Node Package Manager. So it is a distribution methodology where you can get your dependencies. Okay, for example, if you build one application, you may need dependencies. So you would have worked with Maven repository, etc. Right? So NPM is a Node Package Manager. Anthropic is also coming as a package. So now which package we are going to install? I'll just show you. It is a distribution methodology. Okay, now we are going to install this package, Anthropic Cloud Code. So that comes via NPM. Okay, so 11.6, it should be good enough. To get a API key, you need to go to console.anthropic.com. To use Claude AI, you need to go to Claude.ai. Both are different. Claude.ai is more like a chat GPT. Many people would have used chat GPT. So it's a chat interface, AI conversational application. Internally, it uses Anthropic models. Okay, let me just log in. This is Claude.ai. This is like a chat GPT. Okay. So now here you can have a conversation, but for API you need another one. I'll show you. But before going there, here if you see, you will have plans differently. Sometimes you may need to have a package, a plan here and a subscription there. So this is Pro, Max, etc. So maybe as a beginner you can take a Pro, but if it is necessary, you take it. I generate a lot of code. I have max. If it is needed, you check. First, you try with API alone. Okay, you go to console.anthropic.com. Both are different. You need to watch closely. Okay, so see this. Okay, this URL is Claude.ai. So this is nothing but your conversation. So here you can ask your question. It's like ChatGPT, and it has a package. But the other one is for API. So you need to buy credit. I already have a credit. So I can get an API. I'll show you how to get an API. So once you come to console.anthropic.com, you see this option to buy some credit. So I'll put some $5. Okay, so it is not allowing minimum purchase. It's asking, okay, $10. So you need to put your bank card, etc. That yeah, you put $5 or $10. Say $5 is not allowing. You buy credit for $10.
Okay.
After that, you generate a API key. Otherwise, it will not work.
Got it.
Okay, now you bought credit, right? You need to get the API key. So you can create a new API key. So let me do that. Okay, I am creating a new key. So I'll just copy it and then save it. We need this key.
Okay, you're saving it separately.
Yeah, we need to configure this in the Claude code. So I'm just, you need to configure this wherever you want to use. So now your two prerequisites as met. Any question or any doubts that may come to our viewers, Srija?
I think it's pretty much clear because you started from scratch, Rafi. But if at all any comments come, we can address them.
Okay, now we have prerequisite. Now let's go to the installation.
Yeah.
Okay. Installation, all documentation is here. I'll add the prerequisite documentation a little more. So go to the command prompt and then run npm command to install Anthropic AI Cloud Code package. npm is the command to install the package, and -g is a global, and Anthropic Cloud Code is the package. Okay, now it is set up. It will typically take 30 seconds. So it is set up. Okay, it is telling 11.6 is set up and 11.7 is there. Okay, now to run the upgrade, you do this one. Okay, that is for npm version upgrade 11.6 to 11.7. But Anthropic Claude is set up. Okay, now to check what is the version of Claude. Okay, let it do. I'll start another command. Yeah, Claude 2.0.7.5 is set up. So now your installation is done. So next step is to do authentication. So that's where your API key and all will be linked. Otherwise, you just set up a software, but no license is there kind of state currently. For that, you need to do another command, Claude auth login. So when you do this, the seamless option is it will ask you the authentication in the browser. If that is okay, if not, you need to do manually. Let us see what it is saying. Cloud auth login in bash if install but not in path set environment. You need one more tool, Git. So let's download that.
So our prerequisites includes 3 things, right? No.
Correct. Yeah. Okay.
But
So
that would be
now,
great to have. No, we'll entirely see the process from the scratch so that
correct.
any beginner can easily pick it up.
Correct. Video will be here, and Gitbook will have documentation. So we started with Claude CLI setup. Right now we are in authentication. One more prerequisite.
So is there any prerequisites like for this to work efficiently, you need to have a minimum amount of RAM or something like that?
If you have 8 GB is good enough, or 4 GB is also okay. Claude is saying 4 GB as a basic necessary.
Oh, okay. Now we are authenticating.
Yeah, we are authenticating. Yeah. So now it is going into authentication, right? You can choose whichever mode you want, dark mode or light mode. So let me keep the default one. Cloud account with subscription. Okay, if you put API key, how much token you consume, you will be charged. It's called usage-based subscription.
Yeah, pay as you use.
Yeah, pay as you use. Okay, now Claude.ai. For a pro, you may have some use token limit. Max, you may have 5x higher than token limit. It is authenticating. It is asking you, okay, which method you want to log in, whether it is subscription based, pro, max, or team or enterprise. So all organization may have enterprise, which licensing could be different. Or if you just want to have usage based billing, then you put $10 and then start with. You don't need to take Pro, Max, etc. Okay, so whether you want to have usage-based billing or subscription-based, package-based subscription, you can choose. So I would suggest go with the API usage-based billing. So you don't need to take $15 also. Okay, so now let me show API-based usage billing. Then
So
it
we
will
got a
take
$10 subscription, right? For the
correct,
API.
correct. It's
Yeah.
not, yeah, it's not a subscription. It is just uh, balance, like a prepaid balance.
Credits.
Correct,
Yes.
creates a credits. Okay, so that you can go and then buy credit and you can use it. Okay, now here you can have, yeah, so you can have the credit and then you can say now that billing usage you can, yeah, so yeah, in this billing you can have the credit, right? This is what will be like a prepaid account. It will be reduced as you use the tokens. Okay, so that tokens, whenever you use, you can come and check how much tokens are you using, etc. So in last few months, I've used 5 million tokens or almost 6 million tokens.
Wow.
And which key, yeah, so that gives the experience. So gradually, if you at least if you reach 1 million tokens, then you would have got some skill. So and they charge based on input token, output token differently. The cost, etc. You can see which model, how much they charge for input token, output token. Each model cost will be different. That we'll see that in separate. Um, yeah, I think it opened. So did I authenticate or not?
So where do we put the API key? Did we put the API key?
Hold on, hold on. So now, yeah, so now if you log in like this, it will take API key automatically. So now when I give the command, right? So it opened up a new browser. So here if you see, this is the window. So I diverted to explain the difference between these two. So here it came. It gave me an option, which organization. So I have one organization, default organization, individual organization. And it is asking authorize. So when I authorize, will be used to generate API key on your behalf and access your Anthropic profile information. I am going to authorize. Okay, this is the easiest way to do. Okay, build something great. Authentication is complete. So now in the command, login is successful. Okay, authentication is complete. Okay, so now everything is ready. Know your account because your credits are getting dynamically updated. So it need to know which authentication are you doing. From there, it will take credits. If credit ran out, it will stop working. All of that will happen.
Good. So we are authenticated.